Saransh! Saransh! This is the unfortunate reality for life for many of Mexico's residents. Mexico has a problem with the disparity of access to healthcare. The urban population of Mexico, being poorer, occasionally find themselves being unable to keep up with the growing economic and ever-growing changes in healthcare. People like this, with no available access to healthcare, die every day from the issues of the system.
Now, let's get into some dirty stuff. Mexico's macroeconomics only came up about 1/30th of the USA, and even in the USA, there are problems with healthcare. Only about 2% of Mexico's population is wealthy, without giving the need to pay the slightest attention to healthcare expenses. While 30% of Mexicans say that their healthcare situations are usually met by insufficient resources or funds. In addition, with over the 4,000 hospitals across Mexico, the average quality of each individual hospital is extremely low, especially compared to America. Mexico's expenditure of healthcare is only about 5.6%, compared to the USA's 11%. Think of it as comparing a small local cafe to a renowned gourmet restaurant chain. People who go to the local cafe can't afford the higher quality coffee, and thus resort to objectively worse service and hospitality, whereas USA's cafes are more frequent and higher quality.
To help further analyze this problem, we can examine the values, beliefs, and intercultural connections that cause this disparity. Broadcasts and messages that share these issues are products, skits or documentaries to help address and raise awareness on the problems within modern healthcare systems, bring attention to these issues in Mexico. Also, if you're wondering why I'm alive,
Inner sources of foreignpolicy.com and ncibi.nlm.nih.gov, only 2% of Mexico's population is rich without the need to give care to paying health services. The patterns and practices of healthcare in Mexico are in severe need of change, and with more expenditure of healthcare and general attention, the quality of life can increase.
The perspectives offered by this problem are rooted in the underlying values and beliefs. Health sectors in Mexico have formed that show collectivism, such as ISSSTE, PEMEX, and ISSFAM. Organizations to optimize healthcare coverage, and the IMSS, the main healthcare organization. An increase in sectors forming to allow better healthcare shows the value of bringing equal success to the population.
We can connect this issue to Social Justice Standard 12, being able to recognize an injustice in society to the mass disparity of access to healthcare in Mexico. According to wilsoncenter.org, currently 2.3% of the population is insured through the private sector, while over 32 million, 26.5%, have no access to any form of healthcare. That is wild, and to put that number into words, if you take 4 random Mexicans and ask them if they're insured, at least one of them will say no. The fact shows a need to reevaluate the current healthcare systems and alter the framework.
Justin 15 also can reflect the issue as it shows the events and strategies towards social justice in the history of the world. We show this with events in history that demonstrates such inequities, such as the establishment of healthcare coverage, organizations such as ISSSTE, and PEMEX. And we can incorporate strategies by showing possible solutions and bring less disparity in healthcare. The solution is simpler than one may say. The Mexican Constitution guarantees every person has the right to healthcare. Keyword here is right. The delivery of healthcare is deficient. Also, the quality of hospitals seems to put distrust in most populations. So a total overall of hospitals, as well as easily accessible hospitals that aren't just in urban areas, should at most increase the overall health of an average person in Mexico. It's like reworking a game system or a movie script, just a lot more expensive.
and that's why we need your help to bring attention to the current healthcare situation in Mexico and ensure an equal, healthy world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the unfortunate reality. Oh shit! I forgot to kneel down, dude.
Skits or documentaries. Is it the same one? No, never mind. Yeah, let's retake it.
And that's why we need your help to bring attention to the current healthcare situation.
We can connect this issue to social Okay, wait, hold on.